Hi everybody, I've got an important stamp duty budget update for you. Now there was some really important small print in this year's budget that has largely gone unnoticed and unreported. Now the 2% hike in stamp duty rates for people purchasing a second property was in most of the headlines, but what wasn't was the temporary stamp duty cut from the Liz Truss budget of 22 not being extended beyond March next year. So what does this mean in terms of numbers for us? Now if you're a homeowner in Ruislip, Pinner or the surrounding areas, already on the ladder, it will effectively mean you will pay an extra £2,500 if your purchase completes on April the 1st next year and beyond. But it is the first time buyers that are going to be hit hardest. Firstly, the threshold where no stamp duty is paid will be reduced from £425,000 down to £300,000. So this would mean if you're buying a property today at £425,000, you would pay zero stamp duty. On April the 1st next year, for this same purchase, you would pay £6,250. Now that's the 5% is on the amount above the £300,000 that will be stamp duty exempt. But this is where it can get a little bit more tricky. The threshold limit where first time buyers lose their tax break completely has been reduced from £625,000 to £500,000. So this would mean any purchase over £500,000 for a first time buyer will be subject to the standard stamp duty rates. Now if a first time buyer was to buy a property at £625,000 today, it would be subject to £10,000 stamp duty. But this jumps to £21,250 from April, an increase of £11,250. Now again, if the purchase is on the upcoming threshold at £500,000, you would be paying £3,750 today, but that again jumps to £10,000 from April next year, an increase of £6,250. So what impact might this have on the market? It will certainly mean sales agreed over the next few months will have some real urgency on completing before the end of March. And massive pressure on agents and solicitors to ensure this happens in time. Now the cost to home movers is going to be around £2,500, so it shouldn't change their plans greatly, but it's the impact on first time buyers that will dictate the effect this has on the market. And first time buyers, they're the first sort of link in the chain for a buoyant market. And these cuts were always a temporary measure, but it will be a bit of a shock to some who are planning to move next year. But those who are really motivated to purchase, I'm sure, will still look to buy. However, they probably will have to shift their affordability to suit. If you're looking to move next year and you want to start preparing now, I'd love to have a chat with you and help you with your plans. So please do get in touch using the details below and I look forward to hearing from you.